Hello, I'm Training Days, and welcome to everything we know about Aces of Thunder as of March 11th, 2023. We'll start off straight from the horse's mouth here. Aces of Thunder, a spin-off of the popular War Thunder military online action game, is in development for the PlayStation VR 2 platform. It will be focused exclusively on aerial combat and distributed on a paid model. All aircraft that would be a part of this game or its future add-ons will be available immediately upon purchase, and the players will be able to apply cosmetic items to customize their planes. The PlayStation VR 2 headset, with its high-quality, high-resolution OLED screen, motion sensing and eye tracking, and new controllers with haptic feedback and touch sensing, will allow players to perfectly experience the feeling of flying and fully immerse in the role of a combat aircraft pilot. Physically accurate flight and damage models, derived from the leading War Thunder military action simulation game, further enhance the believability of Aces of Thunder. Battles will always take place exclusively from the cockpit view and with complete control over all flight systems. As a result, players will learn to fly the aircraft almost for real, literally with their hands. The game will be focused on the legendary planes of World War II, such as the American fighter P-51 Mustang and British Spitfire, at first, while the future add-ons will bring combat aircraft from other eras. All game modes in Aces of Thunder will offer competitive online battles with other virtual reality pilots in different formats, team versus team, single duels, with custom settings, and more. Aces of Thunder is being developed by a new in-house team at Gaijin Entertainment, whose members have experience working on War Thunder. The game's release date will be announced later. Let's go through this a bit, and we're going to start off with the first sentence. It says it's being developed for the PlayStation VR 2 platform. I'm going to have a video coming out on this probably later this week, because if it's exclusively for the PlayStation VR 2, we're going to have an accessibility issue on our hands. The second thing, that this is a paid game. It doesn't sound like we're going to have to grind as hard as we do in War Thunder, because the purpose of the grind in War Thunder is to get you to spend golden eagles on whatever the hell you need to be able to help your grind, right? So hopefully by having a paid model, it cuts down on that a ton. It says that all aircraft, now and added later, will be available immediately upon purchase. So I think that what that's trying to say is that how you have premiums in War Thunder, I really think that's saying that that's not going to exist. I could be wrong, and it'd be a healthy conversation down in the comments if you guys want to go down there. But I'm 90% sure that that's what that's saying. It's a little bit of a confusing sentence, I'm not going to lie. And the players will be able to apply cosmetic items to customize their plane. I can imagine that is likely a paid feature. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, sucking the dick of PlayStation here. Haptic feedback and touch sensing. Oh, that's the other thing. We're going to go through the trailer, and you can use your hands, your physical hands with the controllers in order to fly the plane, which is super interesting. I don't know a ton about the PC version of War Thunder with VR and whether you can use your hands or not. I can imagine that somebody has maybe modded that before, but I don't know fully because I don't have a PC. But you don't need all these fancy HOD-ass systems, right? You can just use the VR 2 headset controllers. I hope we'll have the ability to like slide the canopy back and, you know, touch some of the things in there that aren't just the main flight control systems. That'd be awesome. Okay, damage models. It looks like just a War Thunder port over, so you can imagine everything that's in War Thunder as of right now will be in this game as far as aesthetics, as far as recent updates and things like that to the damage models. It also says that you're going to have complete control over the flight systems, and you'll fly with your real hands, blah, blah, blah. This is an important note, is that they are starting from World War II. Whether they're going to go before that, I'm not sure. Whether they're going to go after that, I'm very sure of, because that's what it says. Future add-ons will bring combat aircraft from other eras. Okay, so they're likely going to go in both directions. I would love to get some World War I combat, although that is unlikely since those aircraft aren't even modeled in War Thunder right now. But they would make some pretty cool dogfights, you gotta admit. But we're going to start at World War II, which is fine. That's likely the best era when it comes to power to rate ratios while still dogfighting and things like that. It's a very fun era to fly at. All game modes in Aces of Thunder will offer competitive online battles with other virtual reality pilots in different formats. What that screams to me is no campaign. Nowhere in here do I see anything for single player or campaign. Nothing. And War Thunder does not have a history of making good campaigns. They're dog shit, and they're really old, with horrible voice lines and just very, very poor thought out scenarios. But what is interesting is that when you look through the trailer, for anybody who's played any time in War Thunder Sim and during confrontations, you're going to know that they have AI bombers that fly overhead in formation to go bomb some targets, right? This looks like that on first glance, but look, there's a second pack behind the first one. And also, that first pack is in a much better formation and is larger than anything we are used to in normal War Thunder Sim. So it seems like they've updated these bombers to really make it more immersive, which would be amazing if that is in an online mode or a game mode where, let's say, you have to defend the bombers and other people are attacking them. That would be amazing. So it says formats, team versus team, single duels with custom settings and more. I know the squadron that I'm a part of is certainly going to love the single duels part. Imagine being able to queue up and just going one-to-one with another aircraft of your exact same type, and it's just skill. You could have a competitive rating for that, and you could figure out who is the best in War Thunder Sim, right? Well, at least for PlayStation, which is get into on another video. Ace of Thunder is being developed by a new in-house at Gaijin Entertainment. It's Gaijin. They have a history of making some pretty good games, but they also have a history of missed opportunities. Those are the two words that I would use to best describe War Thunder: missed opportunities. So we'll see what they do here. I think they can make a really cool game. And with it being a paid model, they might actually change up their strategy of just focusing on new aircraft and new ways to grind, because the grind hopefully won't be there as bad. So they'll have to do things to keep people playing, keep them entertained, so that way they buy cosmetic items or other things that I'm sure that they'll have inside. So this is everything we know so far. It's not much. We don't even have a release date or a release window. And while I really want to get myself hyped up for this game, I've been burned a lot as of recently from the gaming industry. So I'm going to reserve my excitement for right now and just hope that it turns out all right. But know that I will be covering this the entire way. So if you guys are interested in following Aces of Thunder, then you're sure as hell going to be interested in following my channel right now. I don't see anybody else who's covering this shit right now. So I'm interested. I'm on PlayStation. I am a War Thunder Sim fighter pilot. I'm part of one of the groups that is the top ranked War Thunder Sim fighter squadron. So I'm here. I have friends who are going to be in this game. It's going to be fun. If you guys are interested, please subscribe, drop a like, talk about this shit in the comments, you know? There's a lot to talk about, even though we don't have a ton of information. So I really hope you guys have a good day. I'll have more videos coming out soon. Adios.